All right, now we're going to test. Select the Access tab and assign it to either a role, or you could go individually to a user and assign it to a specific user. I'm going to assign it to the IT user's role, and I'm going to select Save. Now at this point, if I head to the Users tab, we should see 3 users, the users that are in the IT role. Now, as you can see, the provisioning state is unknown, but I need to wait until it says provisioned before these users have access. And this isn't because we're creating users in Amazon Web Services, it's just to make sure that they have access to the application in OneLogin. So go ahead and refresh the page, and as soon as it says provisioned, that's when you know we'll be able to test. All right, less than 30 seconds later, it says provisioned for each of these users. Now, because I'm logged into one of the users already, OLAdmin, I'm going to click on OneLogin in the upper left-hand corner and take a look at the apps assigned to me, one of which should be Amazon Web Services. And there it is. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and click on Amazon Web Services and test. As you can see, there's the name of the account, followed by the account number, as well as the 2 roles available. Now, if you'd only created one WebSO enabled role, then you wouldn't see this screen, you would just be taken directly into that role. That's why I created an optional role so that you would see what you would be presented with should you have more than one account with more than one role, or a singular account with more than one role. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to select the optional role I just created and click Sign In. As you can see in the upper right-hand corner, it shows the name of the role followed by my username. And this is how your session will appear in Amazon Web Services. Now, because we're also sending over the session duration, this session will only be good for 2 hours. All right, there's one more thing I want to show you. I'd be remiss if I didn't show you how to add multiple Amazon Web Services account to the multi-account connector. As you can see, I've added another identity provider ARN underneath the first one that we already tested. I've separated it by a new line, and I've made sure there's no white spaces. After I did that, I selected Save. Now, in order to pull over my roles, or my entitlements rather, I'm going to click on Provisioning. And then I'm going to click on Refresh next to Entitlements. After I do that, I'm going to head to the Parameters tab to make sure they came in and select Role. As you can see, my account and the 2 roles came over. So OneLogin-Training, Elastic Beanstalk Full Access, and IAM Full Access. I'm going to move them both over as defaults. And I'm going to click Save. Now, once again, you can, of course, create rules or app-specific provisioning mappings to determine what roles a user can select based off of criteria you set. For testing purposes, I'm going to skip past this right now. So select Save. And now I'm going to click on More Actions and then Reapply Provisioning Mappings. Now, the reason why I did this is because anytime you make a provisioning change, and that's what we did, you need to reapply your mappings. You may be wondering, what provisioning change did we make? Well, we moved over 2 roles as a default entitlement, and that is making a provisioning change. So now I'm going to click on OneLogin in the upper left-hand corner, and I'm going to click on Amazon Web Services, and we should see 2 accounts and 2 roles under each account. And as you can see, we have 2 Amazon Web Services accounts and the 2 roles with them. At this point, I want to thank you for watching. Let us know how you liked the video on our YouTube channel. If you have any specific questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to our amazing support team by going to support.onelogin.com. In addition, continue to check out our Help Center for up-to-date information on new features and all you need to know to use OneLogin.